Hey, what's up people? Mr. Bob right here, and welcome to my top countdown of all the Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. Yes guys, I'm only gonna do these two games because I have finished both of these games on my channel. So you wanna check them out? All you gotta do is go down in the description box so you can check out the playlist of Kingdom Hearts 1, PlayStation 2 version, and Kingdom Hearts Final Mix PlayStation 3 version. As well guys, for the songs, they are not my own, I did not create them, and I want to give credit to the YouTuber named NRealm. Alright guys, he has a ton of Kingdom Hearts remixes. Alright guys, and also the two songs I'm gonna put them down in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But he does a lot of Kingdom Hearts remixes guys, and I just want him to give him the credit for using his remixes. But also guys, I'm gonna leave his Facebook as well, so you know if you wanna use one of his songs or his remixes, all you gotta do is like message him and he'll reply back to you as soon as possible. But anyways guys, as well, I know it's a long video, that's why I call it all the Keyblades. I'm not doing a top 5 or top 10, whatever. We're gonna talk about all the Keyblades in these two games only. So make sure you have a snack or some food or some drinks around you, whatever. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy my top countdown of all the Keyblades. Alright? The Spellbinder Keyblade. I will say this Keyblade I will never use at all in my whole entire Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. But I do use it a couple of times by myself, playing through the whole game, mostly Kingdom Hearts 1. But I don't really know why this Keyblade was made. I mean, it's kind of pretty awesome of its own type of deal, but that's the only thing. Of course, the design of it is kind of alright. I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. But it's almost like just like a Kingdom Keyblade, but they just give you an extra strength and gives you not bad 2 max MP and of course more magic boosts, which is not bad. But for me, I really do not like magic at the time. I mean, I still do no matter what playing Kingdom Hearts, but I wish this Keyblade was a little bit more predictable in my guess. But I like the whole end of the keychain, which is mostly like a little magic book, which is a pretty nice touch to it. But I feel that this Keyblade was Marilyn's Keyblade, if you guys might notice that. I don't know. Could this be Marilyn's Keyblade? We never know. But that would be awesome to see if this was his Keyblade. But for most of all, I never used Keyblade at the moment guys, or even at all, because you had to collect every single spell out there. But I wish this Keyblade was a little bit more useful than just collecting all the spells, but you get this very weak weapon or Keyblade once you get it. But still, this is what I give it in my list. Wishing Star. The Wishing Star guys is kind of pretty awesome, I was saying myself, because this is like the very first Keyblade that is made out of wood. I wish in Minecraft you could make this Keyblade in the crafting table, which is pretty damn awesome. The design of it, I like it at the most. Of course, it has the little pinwheel at the very top, and of course at the end of the keychain you have, of course, the Wishing Star. The one thing I do not like about this Keyblade is that it's a short reach Keyblade. It's very short. I do not like short Keyblades at all. I mean, there could be some Keyblades that are very good, but no matter what, I hate short range weapons. No matter what. Even though, yes, having a very powerful critical blow, which is pretty damn awesome to have a Keyblade on, but I just hate short range weapons. Even though, yes, it's short, but I hate to face heartless or strong enemies, strong bosses, or even circuit bosses that I had to attack them head on if I do not recover myself because, oh, my short range weapon, I had to attack them head on, not long range or mid range. But still, even though not having the greatest power of all, I mean, it's not bad of his Keyblade. But I wish this Keyblade was a little bit more better than just making it short and having so little power in itself. But not bad of a design, even though it's a little bit hard trying to get it at first. But for me, I never had this Keyblade at all at the time, but I tried my best. But still, this Keyblade is pretty good, but not good enough. The Lady Look. In my opinion, guys, I hardly use this Keyblade. Even though attaining it in Alice in Wonderland with the white train mark, which in my opinion is kind of very late in the game to ever have this Keyblade. Because at that point in time, once you get the white train mark, you already have like a very awesome weapon in your hand. Probably like the second powerfulest Keyblade. But even though this Keyblade is not bad of itself with strength and power and good physical damage, I didn't really like it very much because, you know, we had to get it at the very end of the game in order to get the white train mark. And that's one thing that I never did while playing Kingdom Hearts 1, the PlayStation 2 version, and a little bit of Final Mix, is that I didn't search out much of my time trying to collect every single weapon or Keyblade out there. Of course with the trophy as well in Final Mix, but as for the PlayStation 2 version, I hardly did that. But I wish this Keyblade could be rewarded in the very beginning. You know, we could get it early, but we couldn't. And also the design of it, guys, I like the tip of the Keyblade, you know, the little heart, but it's a little bit too girly in my opinion. You know, we have the pink, hot pink or red, but I like the end of the keychain with a little card like the cards in the Queen's Castle, which is a really nice touch. But I just wish this Keyblade was a little bit more rewarded, or you could attain it early in my opinion, because it took a long time to try to find out what was the other Keyblade that I had to get or what I was missing. The Divine Rose. Yes, you're kind of wondering yourself that why is this Keyblade at the very bottom of my list, guys? Well, you must already know I do not like short-ranged Keyblades. Yes, you could attack them head straight on with the most powerfulest stats that you could have for strength. But I do not like short-range weapons, guys. They're not my favorites at all. Because I just feel like we need that extra length of the sword in order to attack some Heartless that are very quick to dodge. They are very quick to dodge and we have to, you know, hit them as fast as we can, but we can't because the Keyblade is too short. They dodge very quickly. I do like the whole power and critical blows, which is pretty nice touch to it, but I just wish this Keyblade wasn't too short of itself. I kind of like the design of it as well, which is pretty unique, making it itself like a little rose of a Keyblade. And of course at the very end of the keychain it's like a little rose petal or the blossom of the rose, which is a very nice touch to it. And of course it's the very first Keyblade, a normal Keyblade that you could ever get that is very powerful than any other Keyblades besides the Ultimate Weapon. But still, I wish this Keyblade was like mid-range. At least it would have been at the very top of my list. The Crabclaw Keyblade. Yes guys, this Keyblade, it's not bad of itself. I really do like this Keyblade a lot, and I did use it very much on Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. But I really do hate the boss in order to lock the keyhole in order to get this Keyblade. Yes, it has a good strength on itself, good magic boost, and good physical damage, which is not bad for a Keyblade like that. But I don't know, I just didn't feel excited about this Keyblade at the most. I mean, I still like it no matter what, but at the time when I got it, it just felt a little bit too much less power. I thought it would be more around magic base, because of course when you fight that final boss, if you guys have not reached to that boss, but of course she is very difficult to defeat, very hard with all of that magic power. And I thought for myself that this Keyblade will be a magical Keyblade, which is not bad, but it's almost like a well-balanced Keyblade, which is a very nice touch to it. But I wish this Keyblade was a little bit more in the strength side, but still I had to give it in this number of my list, which is not bad, but I wish I could use it more often when I played my Kingdom Hearts games. The One-Winged Angel. Whoa, yes. Why did I put it in the very bottom of the list, guys? Because I didn't like it very much. I thought this Keyblade, in my opinion, I thought this Keyblade would be so powerful. I mean, I thought the strength will be probably like the best strength that you could ever get as a secret Keyblade, only in Final Mix. But instead, they only boosted up the powerful critical blows, which are not bad at all, guys. I did try out this Keyblade. It's not bad of itself, but I hate that it has little power. You gotta be kidding me. And of course reduces your MP by 2. That's kind of a little bit wasting a lot of your abilities in order to have a good extreme powerful critical blows, which are not bad of itself, but I wish I had power just like Sephiroth. Also, the design of it, guys, is very damn well done. It looks pretty damn badass. I like the tip of the Keyblade at the very top, has that flame going on. The cutter is almost like a dark blue type of deal. And also the end of the keychain, we have of course Sephiroth's dark wing, which is a very nice touch to it. I mean, it's not bad of a Keyblade. I really do like long reach Keyblades, but I hate the whole fact that it has little power. And even though having that good crucial critical blows, is still not the best Keyblades in my opinion. I wish it was better, but it wasn't. The Fairy Harp. Yes, guys, the Fairy Harp is not bad of a Keyblade itself. I do understand that, yes, it's a short range weapon, but in my opinion, I do like using this Keyblade a lot once I finally got it in Neverland, which is not bad to beat the boss with and finally get the Keyblade. But I like the design of it. It's pretty nice of it. And of course the little harp at the very tip of the Keyblade. It's a very nice touch. And I don't know, I always think this Keyblade as Tinkerbell most of the time. But I did use it quite a lot once I got this Keyblade, because even though at the time trying to get every single Keyblade as I possibly can, this Keyblade was one of them that felt more stronger than any other Keyblade of itself. But I wish it was not much of a short range weapon. But of course, raises your MP by 1 and enchants magic and summon power with some powerful critical blows. It's not bad. But I wish that it was like a little mid-range to it, but I cannot expect some short-range weapons to become mid-range weapons. It would kind of look kind of weird. But still, I did like to use this Keyblade a lot once I got it. But at that point on, I started to get more powerful Keyblades and I just stopped continue using it. But it's pretty damn well done when I first got it, which is pretty awesome. 3 Wishes. Yes, guys, this Keyblade is very nice touch to it. I really like the design of it. I always thought this Keyblade was like a genie of the lamp that transformed itself to a Keyblade, which is pretty damn awesome. But I still have a feeling maybe Sora could make his own 3 wishes, if you get what I mean. That would be pretty damn awesome. But the reason why I put it at the very bottom or the top of this list is that Even though yes, it has really good strength when you first get it, but at the same time, it has that powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, which is pretty good in my opinion, because even though getting some early Keyblades, once you start getting to different worlds and trying to lock the keyholes and everything, this weapon was pretty useful to me. I always use it every time, whenever I had the chance to get to Agrabah and seal the keyhole once I got it. I always use it every time to level up myself, and even try to defeat some of the bosses that were a little bit challenging to defeat. But nonetheless, I wish this Keyblade had a little bit more power, just a little bit, maybe around 7 or 8, or even giving it a little bit more abilities to it, like good physical damage or critical blows. But still, not bad of its Keyblade to be chosen or even be made, but still, I wish this Keyblade was a lot more better. But I use it every single time, every time I had the chance to get it. The Pumpkinhead, mostly everybody's favorite design Keyblade. I'm not sure, but in my opinion guys, it's not bad of a design. It's pretty damn well done. I kinda like Jack Skellington's head in the middle of the Keyblade, as well like the little collar, I don't know what they called, like sparks or spines or I don't know, sharp things around his head. I kinda like that little detail on it, almost like Jack Skellington's collar that he wears for his little suit or jacket. But as well, like the end of the keychain, I like the little pumpkin that they add to it. But the reason why I put this as the top of this countdown is that I really use this Keyblade a lot. Once I finally got it in Halloween Town, it was a pretty useful Keyblade. Yes, it had a lot of strength, 7 strength, and having that long reach, and also the ability to have critical blows, not a lot, but a little bit. It's not bad, because sometimes the hardest that you had to fight in Halloween Town, they always jump around everywhere, and it's always a good thing to have the long reach weapons, because you could probably attack them even though they're jumping around everywhere. That's one thing I really like this Keyblade. And also the name of it, not bad of a name, but I don't know. I'm always thinking like what kind of other name they could have put this Keyblade. But no further ado, this is what the number I give for this Keyblade. Diamond Dust Keyblade. Whoa, this Keyblade, wow, I never expected to have this Keyblade, or even imagine a Keyblade so well designed, guys. I mean, this Keyblade is super sharp, as you can see for yourself. But it was kind of a little bit hard trying to get it in Olympus Coliseum, because you had to fight the Ice Titan in Final Mix in order to get this weapon. But even though having the greatest magic of all time in this Keyblade and raises your max MP by 2, that's pretty damn awesome. I really like it. But I thought this Keyblade would have more strength into it, not just a regular Kingdom Keyblade. You get what I mean? I thought this Keyblade would be like strength number 8 or maybe around 10, 8 through 10 at least. But I don't know. I just wish this Keyblade would have more power into it rather than just having magic in itself. But I do really like the design of it, having that ice white color while in the middle keeping that baby blue in it, and then at the very handle of the Keyblade you have that ice cold blue, dark blue type of color, which is a very nice design of it. Even though I have it, the bottom of the list of these Keyblades is still pretty up notch every time I use this Keyblade. Very well powerful magic spell Keyblade. The Jungle King. Yes, the very first Keyblade that you ever get in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. The reason why I put this in this number, guys, is because it's always going to be the very first Keyblade that everybody gets, but as well as my favorite name of it. Because I really do like the name of it, like Jungle King. And I always think of myself that what happens if Sora live in the jungle, and basically he's already the king. King of the jungle. That's how I always think of myself, like if I had that Keyblade and Sora live in the jungle. That would be pretty damn awesome. But yes, even though having, you know, the long reach and having some critical blows and still a little bit weak on his side, I still love it because of the design of it, guys. I mean, it's made out of bones. Well, some parts of it, of course. But I kind of like when you swing the Keyblade, it has that little aura or that kind of like wind coming out of the Keyblade, and has that green, like, I don't know what to say about it, but that green wind when you like hit the heartless around with your Keyblade, like you swing it, it's pretty damn well nice to it. And nothing else I could say about this Keyblade. It's very well done, but I really like the name of it. Even though yes, it's very short of its strength, but it's always going to be my favorite first weapon of all time in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. The ultimate weapon. Wow. Given the number of this weapon, gotta be kidding me. Well, I really like this weapon, guys. I mean, come on. The ultimate weapon. You can't go nothing wrong with that name at all. The powerfulest Keyblade that you could ever get in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. But the only thing I hate about it was that you have to create it. That's one thing I really hate about this Keyblade. Yes, very powerful, has max MP by 2, and having that maximum power and attributes. Wow, that's pretty ridiculous to have a Keyblade on that. I mean, I could have moved it more up, but like I said, I really do hate that you have to create this weapon. You have to create every single accessory or recipe on the synthesis shop in order to get the recipe for the ultimate weapon. That was ridiculous. Spent hours and hours trying to get every single item, synthesis item, whatever. It just took forever. That's the only thing I really hate about the Keyblade, or the ultimate weapon basically. If this Keyblade was a lot easier to get, I wish it would have been very at the top of my list. But too bad, ultimate weapon. Maybe next time I'll try to put you at the top of my list. Now we're starting to get into the good part, guys. The Oathkeeper. Yes, the Oathkeeper. I always thought of this Keyblade as the Angel Keyblade. Always. I always thought of this as the Angel Keyblade. Because even though the Keyblade is from Kairi that Sora got from, it would have been awesome if Kairi had used this Keyblade, but I do not know why she couldn't use it at the time. But still, I kind of like the whole lucky charm thing that the Oathkeeper has, but I don't know. There's nothing wrong with this Keyblade. I mean, I like its strength, its magic, and also critical blows. But I don't know. I wish the name of it was a little bit more different. But I could be wrong about that. That's just in my opinion. But I don't know. It would have been awesome if Kairi had used this Keyblade, but only Sora had the ability to turn it into a Keyblade, which is a very nice design of it. I still do not know what the whole design of it is in the very tip at the very top of the Keyblade, but I know at the very end the keychain is always going to be the little lucky charm that Sora has to get to Kairi once they meet each other once again. Yes, Party already gets the next Keyblade, guys. The Oblivion Keyblade. Yes, guys. With the colossal power inside of it. And even the name, guys. Wow. The name just gives it away. And of course, the design of it, guys. Pretty damn awesome to it. I mean, I don't know what I could say about this design or think about what exactly it looks like, because you know how I said about the Oathkeeper is like an angel keyblade, but with the Oblivion, I wouldn't say it's a demon keyblade, it's just a darkness keyblade to have in your hands. I mean, so dark, even the color red, you can see it for yourself. But there are a couple of things I really do not like about this keyblade, and it's of course the MP reduced by 1, which is kind of not bad. I mean, not that I really hate it, but sometimes every time I had to fight like a boss or even some heartless and try to recover my health, I have to use cure. Even though yes, I could have potions on my side, but I'd rather use my magic spell in order to regain my health back again. But also, this keyblade was inside of a purple treasure chest in Hollow Bastion in the Grand Hall. I could just imagine someone right now, random person, going all the way to the top and getting this keyblade. I mean, why does this keyblade have to be in the chest? I thought once you seal the keyhole in Hollow Bastion, you could finally get this keyblade. But still, having that colossal power and you know that amazing strength, that's what I love about this keyblade. And also the name of it, so much evil to it. Now we're getting to the neat stuff, guys. The metal Chocobo. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, you must have played Final Fantasy, that's why you get this keyblade as your top one. But no, guys, I never played any single Final Fantasy game at all, no matter what, because I never grew up with it. But at least the metal Chocobo was a very damn awesome keyblade. I mean, it has a long reach, but it's very bulky, which is, wow, even taller than Sora or even larger than Sora. That's all I could say about it. But having that incredible power and reach, but also reduces your MP by 1, and even having that little critical blow was still good in my opinion, because I really do like the design of it, because it's almost like a tool keyblade. Like, I don't know, probably Square Enix decided like, you know what, let's make a tool keyblade of something. You know, let's make a keyblade made out of a tool. I don't know, that's what I think about this keyblade, because it's made out of metal. And you already know about the name of it, but I don't know why they had to give it Chocobo, because I understand that at the very end of the keychain is the bird Chocobo. But I don't know why. I wish they could have given like another different name of the keyblade, but I guess the name is alright. But I really do like this keyblade once I got it from Cloud, because it's just fantastic to have. I like a lot of long reach weapons, and as well as for the bulkiness of this keyblade. Pretty damn awesome. The Lionheart. Yes, this keyblade, pretty damn awesome. Even much better than Oathkeeper in my opinion. But still, the Lionheart is pretty nice keyblade, a very nice colored keyblade. It's almost made out of steel. That's what I think about this keyblade. It's made out of steel, because you know it's made out of silver. The color of it as well is made out of steel. I don't know, but something about this keyblade, I really like it very much. I don't know why, I just really do. After you get it from Olympus Coliseum, or I think you had to versus Hercules in order to get this keyblade. But still, I don't know why, I just feel like this keyblade has something special about it that I always use it every time. No matter if it's like a secret boss battle I had to use it on, or even a heartless battle, or a boss battle as well. I don't know, I always use this keyblade just in case I need that extra push, even though I don't have the strongest keyblade in my hand. But still, the design of it is very nice indeed of itself. It's almost like a really nice flexible keyblade, or a really good recovery keyblade that you could get from very easily. I don't know why, but even though having the 2 lion heads at the very tip of the top keyblade and the keychain at the end of it, not bad, but I wish it was like a lot more different, I think, for the end of the keychain. But still, It's not bad of a Keyblade in my choice. I always use it every time whenever I have the chance to get this Keyblade. The Kingdom Keyblade. Yes guys, why did I put this at the very top? Cause everybody likes this Keyblade, even for myself. But I always thought this Keyblade was very useless, cause you know, it's probably the weakest Keyblade of all time. But in my opinion, I always thought this Keyblade was very hard trying to defeat with every single boss and every single secret character or enemy, whatever. It's very hard trying to have this Keyblade in your hand throughout your journey, just like Sora does. Cause I did this in my Final Mix version, where I played the whole game just under the Kingdom Keyblade. And I saw how powerful, or even still, trying to figure out like, wow, I can't believe I really did this. Because the Kingdom Keyblade, it shows the true form and power of itself. I could just imagine myself right now having my own Keyblade in my hand and seeing what it transforms into. You get what I mean? Because even though with Riku it's supposed to be his Keyblade, but it chooses Sora. But I wonder, what kind of Keyblade would I have in my hands if it came to my side, or it came to me for the very first time? I wonder what kind of design I will have this Keyblade. But understanding the struggle that Sora has to go through with just the Kingdom Keyblade by itself, pretty damn awesome. And this is why I always think of this Keyblade very well. My favorite Keyblade, or second favorite Keyblade of all time, in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. Yes guys, my number one Keyblade of all time, the Olympian in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. Why? Look at it. A mighty critical blows Keyblade, as well a weapon that is difficult to deflect. Wow. I could defeat Sephiroth with this Keyblade, no hands down. I don't care if you use the Kingdom Keyblade or whatever type of Keyblade that is very not good with its strength. I love this Keyblade no matter what. I always use it every time to level up, every time to defeat a boss battle, a secret boss battle. No matter what guys, I always like this Keyblade every single time. Because the design of it guys, alright, the design of it is very unique, very nice and detailed. I always thought this Keyblade made out of like the pillars of Olympus Coliseum. That's what I thought mostly. And also at the very end of the keychain is Hercules' little coin, which is a very nice touch to it. As well, in the middle of the rail of the Keyblade, you have Hercules' name in it, which is, wow, I never thought that Hercules had his own Keyblade. Can you imagine that guys? Hercules becoming a Keyblade master? I always thought that would be possible, but oh well. And this is my favorite Keyblade of all time guys. Always use it every single day, no matter what, in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. So yes guys, this is the end of the video of my top countdown of all the Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. Now if you want to give me some more ideas of what the next top countdown should be, leave it down in the comments below. Alright? But make sure it's only Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. If you guys want me to do some of the other series, then make sure to subscribe to my channel once I finish the games, and I'll do another top countdown of whatever you decide to give me an idea on. Alright? But for the meantime, it's only going to be for Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. So if you want me to do some Heartless, boss, character, secret bosses, leave it down in the comments below, alright? But make sure it's only those two games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Mix. But also guys, make sure to share this video with some of your friends if they want to see some more top countdowns of Keyblades or anything that has to do with Kingdom Hearts. Share with them, alright? And of course, if you're new or watching this randomly, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you could watch some more top countdowns or some more Kingdom Hearts videos further in the future on my channel. But anyways guys, I'll see you later, alright? Keep on playing and game for life guys. See you later.